provided by Telemundo Deportes. Or watch tonight's game in Spanish on Universo.
Cold and windy in Philadelphia, but things are ready to heat up at Lincoln Financial Field as the Eagles take the field, set to meet the Falcons in this NFC Divisional playoff game. Think of the NFL season as a giant series of squares. 32 teams, each playing 16 games, each trying to win every single time out.
Dez Bryant bulldozing his way in. It's a 21-headed catch. Lightning strikes DeMarco Murray. It's bobbled but then caught by Kamara, and he goes into the end zone. Goes over the top. Todd Gurley reaching in. Touchdown. Antonio Brown. Spectacular catch. Wow.
Every ounce of energy is all spent with a single purpose: to make it here. January, the playoffs, the road to Super Bowl 52. But even when a team advances to here, the reality is there's still a catch. They're right back at square one. So while the Falcons look to erase old memories and make new ones,
Right back foot throw. Luke Jones the catch. Touchdown Atlanta.
the Eagles have to overcome a big loss to keep their dream season alive.
And for the touchdown, Brandon Graham. The Eagles have won the NFC East.
Today they're starting all over again, pointed straight to what they've been playing for all along. The square at the very end, Super Bowl 52. If you're an Eagles fan, you're excited and exhilarated and stressed out and fearful all at once. With all eyes today on Nick Foles as he leads the Eagles against Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons in this NFC Divisional playoff game. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle DeFoy. Well, the Falcons are hot. They've won 7 of their last 9, including the wild card win at the Coliseum in Los Angeles against the Rams last week. Last year was all about the Atlanta offense. This year, it's a lot about the Atlanta defense. A win tonight, and off they go next Sunday to either Minnesota or New Orleans for the NFC Championship game. Now, the Eagles come in making history. For the first time ever, a number 6 seed is favored over the number 1 seed, the Philadelphia Eagles. Why? It's real simple. Carson Wentz, who might have been the league MVP, got hurt in Week 14, gone for the season. Thus, it is Nick Foles at quarterback tonight. We'll see what kind of a performance he is able to turn in. And you've got the disrespect card being played by Philadelphia all week long as the underdog. So, Chris, you take a look at this team, and even though they are not favored, it's still a team that won 13 games this season. So what's the path to victory tonight?
Well, I'm sure they're going to want to take some pressure off of Nick Foles, which means more of Jay Ajayi, the running game, this excellent defense that they have. But eventually, Nick Foles has to make plays in the passing game. It is the playoffs, after all. And he has had some tremendous moments in the past. He's going to need a lot more if they're going to advance today.
Now, we saw the Falcons last week. We did the game in Los Angeles. They had a terrific game plan. What's the formula for them tonight?
It just seems like this Falcons defense is getting better and better every single week against that excellent Rams #1 offense a week ago. They were just so good. And Matt Ryan, what a string of performances he's put together now in the playoffs over several years. But the Philadelphia Eagles are a #1 seed for a reason. And that reason isn't just Carson Wentz. They're an excellent team, and this is a heck of a matchup today.
The sun going down in Philadelphia. We're going down to the field of Michelle Tafoya. Michelle.
Well, Al, it's been just over a month since Nick Foles came off the bench in relief of the injured Carson Wentz. And Doug Peterson told us after initially shaking off some rust, Foles is starting to settle in. During their bye week, Peterson went back and watched every snap Foles took during his successful 2013 season. And he also had Foles look at that film to remind him how well he played. Now, throughout the bye week, the first-team offense practiced against the first-team defense, exposing Foles to the team's best defenders. Zach Ertz told me the quarterback played at a high level and, quote, looked the part. As for Foles, he knows there will be extra adrenaline tonight, which he says he must manage. He told us it's essential for him to stay calm and just breathe and react, saying, I'm at my best when I just go play. Al?
Michelle, off we go, ready to get an exciting playoff weekend underway. Falcons, Eagles on NBC next.
NBC network ever. By WeatherTech, the ultimate American team Kia Sorento. Learn more at kia.com. And by U.S. Bank.